All right, you're looking at Jeb Bush in South Carolina. Think of all the times that state has turned things around for the Bush family, even going back to the former Florida governor's brother, George Bush, who was, down for the count after losing New Hampshire to John McCain, coming back, storming back in South Carolina, and the rest was history. And it's a state that has been very friendly and warm to the Bush family because of the support for veterans and being tough on the bad guys and the terrorists and all the rest. But it does not seem to be resonating in polls right now, even though the governor is going to be utilizing the services of his mom, Barbara Bush, who remains very popular there in a lot of states. Emily Jashinsky on the Bush family and whether that can change things for Jeb Bush and his political prospects there. Emily, good to have you. What do you think?
So I think Governor Bush has made a really clear strategic decision to run on his brand, on his family's brand. And right now, he's polling at 10% in the Real Clear Politics average. You've got Marco Rubio at 17, Ted Cruz at 18, and then you've got Donald Trump way above that. So if he can't even
he should have done this earlier, though, right? I mean, I think he didn't want to feel that he had to utilize or leverage the name, but the name is the name, so you might as well.
Yeah, I think that's right, but I also think Republicans in this election cycle have done a really good job at focusing forward. So whether that's making America great again or a new American century, they're really looking forward. So it might be an odd decision then to bring out the Bush family, who's really kind of a relic of the past.
You know, it is interesting how politics and events can change. A year ago at this time, he was the guy who was almost impossible to beat. Then Donald Trump enters the race. Now, there are various polls out there. This one from the Wall Street Journal raised some eyebrows because at least in the Palmetto State it showed that Donald Trump's lead is whittled down to 5 points. I don't know how reliable it is. It's not confirmed by other polls. But it is part of the trend that shows the big lead that Donald Trump has come down a little bit, particularly over Senator Ted Cruz. What happens if all of a sudden Donald Trump doesn't win South Carolina or wins but only by a few points?
You know, I think it's just going to keep being this long slog until the convention. I think that's what we've seen. And what's really interesting so far this cycle is how dramatically things have changed in just the first 24 hours or the 48 hours before a primary. So everyone should be paying really close attention starting about right now because things are changing as we speak.
Now, I know Senator Rubio has gotten a lot of endorsements from the South Carolina governor, Nikki Haley, of course, from the senator and the key congressmen across the aisle. But he's got to break out over more than just second or third. He's got to win something, doesn't he?
He's got to win something, and I would say the same about Governor Bush. He has yet to win a primary as well, and if he wants to keep moving forward, he's got to win something too. Senator Rubio needs a very strong finish here. I actually think it's looking good for him on that front, so he's got his fingers crossed, but a strong finish is definitely needed for the Rubio campaign.
All right, Emily, thank you very, very much.